Before a single seal is broken, before a single trumpet sounds, before a single judgment falls, there is a throne, not chaos, not panic, not uncertainty, a throne, and the one who sits upon it is not anxious. He is not reacting, he is reigning. Revelation does not begin the end of the world with destruction. It begins with worship. Because if you do not understand the throne, you will misunderstand everything that follows. After the letters to the churches, after the warnings, after the promises, John looks, and he sees a door standing open in heaven. Not forced open, not broken open, open. Invitation precedes revelation, and the voice, the same voice like a trumpet, says, "Come up here." Pause. Imagine the moment, the exile, the rocky island, the salt air, and suddenly access beyond the sky. John does not climb, he is caught up. Immediately I was in the spirit. The physical fades, the eternal sharpens, and the first thing he sees is not angels, not colors, not creatures, a throne. At the center of everything, a throne, and one seated on it. John struggles for words. He does not describe a face, he describes brilliance. Like jasper, like carnelian, radiant, precious, unapproachable light, an emerald brilliance, covenant encircling sovereignty, mercy framing power, lightning flashes, thunder rolls. This is Sinai intensified, power restrained but present. Before the throne burn 7 lamps of fire, the sevenfold Spirit of God, perfect presence, perfect awareness. And before the throne, something like a sea of glass, clear as crystal. In ancient times the sea symbolized chaos, but here, still, calm, glass. Chaos does not exist in this room. Surrounding the throne are 24 smaller thrones. On them sit 24 elders, clothed in white, crowns of gold upon their heads. They represent fullness, 12 tribes, 12 apostles, Old Covenant, New Covenant, a redeemed people of God. And what do? They fall down, they cast their crowns. Authority surrendered, worship prioritized. No ego survives here. No pride breathes here. Every crown bows, every voice aligns. Closer still, 4 living creatures, full of eyes. Nothing escapes their awareness. One like a lion, majesty. One like an ox, strength. One like a man, intelligence. One like an eagle, swiftness. Creation in its highest forms surrounding the throne. Day and night they never cease to say, "Holy, holy, the Lord God Almighty." Who was, who is to come. Notice the repetition. Not creative new lyrics, not evolving melodies, just holiness declared endlessly. Because eternity never exhausts his glory. Imagine the sound, layer upon layer, creatures declaring holiness, elders responding, thunder echoing, light flashing, crowns hitting crystal floor, the rhythm of reverence. Heaven is not quiet, it is alive with awe, and at the center the one seated on the throne does not rise, he does not pace, he does not deliberate. He reigns, unmoved, unthreatened. History is not spiraling, it is seated. Then John sees something new. In the right hand of him who sits on the throne, a scroll, written on both sides, sealed with 7 seals. In the ancient world, seals meant authority, completion, finality. This scroll contains destiny, judgment, redemption, the unfolding of the end. But it is sealed, and a mighty angel proclaims with a loud voice, "Who is worthy to open the scroll and break its seals?" Silence answers, "Search heaven, search earth, search under the earth, no one. No angel, no prophet, no king, no martyr, no one is worthy." And John weeps deeply, because if the scroll remains sealed, justice is delayed, evil persists, the story stalls, heaven pauses. One of the elders speaks. "Do not weep," hope interrupts grief. "Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah has conquered." Lion, power, royalty, dominance, expectation builds. John turns, expecting ferocity, expecting teeth, expecting conquest. But what he sees is a lamb standing dark as though it had been slain. Not lying dead, standing, slain yet alive. Wounds visible, victory through sacrifice. 7 horns, perfect power. 7 eyes, perfect knowledge. The Lamb approaches the throne and takes the scroll, not to domination, but to obedience unto death. The Lion conquers by becoming the Lamb. The living creatures fall down. This is the moment. All of heaven inhales, because the right to unfold history belongs not to force, but to sacrifice. The elders fall down, each holding a harp, golden bowls full of incense, the prayers of the saints. Your prayers are in this room. They sing a new song. Worthy are you, because you were slain, and by your blood you ransomed people for God, from every tribe, every language, every people, every nation. Redemption is global, not tribal, not local. Universal invitation, and they shall reign on the earth. Then John hears something beyond the elders, beyond the creatures, the voice of many angels, numbering myriads of myriads, thousands upon thousands. The population of heaven erupts. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Power, wealth, wisdom, might, honor, glory, blessing, 7-fold praise, complete affirmation. Then something even greater, every creature in heaven, on earth, under the earth, in the sea. All creation joins to him who sits on the throne and to the Lamb. Blessing and honor and glory and might forever. Creation recognizes what humanity debates. The Lamb reigns. If heaven centers everything on the throne, why do we center everything on circumstance? If worship is eternal occupation, why is it optional on earth? The throne room reveals reality. The Lamb reveals worth. The scroll reveals destiny. And nothing that follows in Revelation makes sense unless you understand this. Judgment flows from sovereignty. Redemption flows from sacrifice. History unfolds because the Lamb is worthy. The scroll is in his hand. The seals remain intact, but not for long. Heaven has declared him worthy. Worship has confirmed it. Creation has affirmed it. And now the first seal will break. And when it does, earth will feel what heaven has authorized, because the throne beyond time has begun to move history forward. Next episode, the horsemen ride.